What's going on, guys? Tomcat here. Today we are back for another mod spotlight in Spin Tires. Now, before we go any further, just make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and if you are, make sure you hit that little bell to make sure you guys are always notified whenever a video goes up. So, without any further ado, getting onto this mod. Now, this is a new mod, and as you can see, it's a Monte Carlo that's had a bit of Mad Max treatment done to it. Now, one of the main things that you get with this vehicle, well, pretty much the only, main add-on, is this fuel reserve, which looks really, really cool, but it adds a hell of a lot of weight to the car. It adds so much weight. Look when I remove it, look how much the rear suspension goes back up when you remove it. So, I'm actually, just for off-road purposes, I'm not going to put it on, because I want to see how it actually does off-road before I stick massive fuel tanks in the back of it. Now, I've been on this map before, and the only problem here is the fact that I'm not sure if... See, the only option is diff lock, so I don't know if it already has all-wheel drive just engaged all the time, or if it's just rear-wheel drive and you can just lock the rear diff. Now, if it's all-wheel drive all the time, and you can just turn the diff lock on and off, then we'll be fine. If it's rear-wheel drive and doesn't have any all-wheel drive and all you're locking and unlocking is the rear axle, that could be a bit problematic. However, it appears so far that we have power to all four wheels. So, oh yeah, we definitely have power to all four wheels. Let me see if it'll climb up this. Yeah, okay, yeah, we definitely do. Now, the last time I was on this map, I went left, which is a really good trail, but that's actually, I was gonna be like, let's go right, but that's not really even a trail, so let's stay over here to the left. Now, I know this is not really a car that you would normally take off-road, but I did way back in the Spin Tires beta, when there was mods coming out for the Spin Tires beta. That was a long time ago, but I ended up doing an off-road Mustang for that, and it was really weird because it actually worked, and so far, this is crazy because it's working better than a lot of the vehicles I've been using lately, Like, this is working better than some Jeeps and definitely a lot of the trucks that I've been using lately, so I have no problem with it. You know what it actually reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Mad Max's project they did on Dirt Every Day. I mean, it's not the same car, it's not the same engine, it's not, not really anything like that, but it's a off-road lifted car instead of like a truck or a Jeep or a Land Rover or something like that, so it's still got a little bit of that, off-road car instead of off-road truck type mentality, which is cool. I like it because it's different. Especially because of the fact that it's all-wheel drive. Like, they went through the process of making it all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive. Actually, I take that back, because it's, technically speaking, since you can't turn the drive to four wheels on or off, technically that would make it all-wheel drive because it's non-selectable, so it's on all the time. Four-wheel drive is selectable. Now, I haven't had any grip issues with this car so far yet at all. I mean, it's a grip beast. I want to see how it does on rocks, though. Rocks will either make or break a vehicle's grip abilities in Spin Tires, because once you get onto the rocks in Spin Tires, you have to really have a lot of grip to make it work, and the loose rocks, when they roll down under your tires, they will either send you flying back down a hill, or they'll, make it so you've got no problem at all. Now, I think that, if you have enough grip, you'll have no problem at all. I like the fact that you can see the supercharger actually turning, though. That's really cool. It kind of turns at the same rate no matter what speed you're going, which is a little unrealistic in my mind, but I think it's fine. I'm not really going to pick on it all that much. I think the biggest thing with it is the fact that it's just cool that it's there and it works and it's spinning. It's Spin Tires. It's not a simulator. It's not like a racing game or anything like that. So just the fact that it's there and that it's spinning is really cool to me. Now, I want to find some harder trails to take this thing on. So far, all the trails we've seen are a bit tame for my liking, honestly. Honestly, for a car like this, normally I feel like you'd want tamer trails, but with this particular mod, I feel like you want a little bit more than just normal trails. I do, anyway. I want something that's going to challenge it. so far, I haven't really found. There's another trail over there, and you know what? Let me look on my map and see, because if we go through here, there's rocks right there, like right in the middle of the pathway. So what I'll do is just make a hard right. That's the nice thing about this car. If you want to make a hard right, you can make a hard right with no consequence, no matter pretty much wherever you are. Or a hard left, or go straight. It doesn't really matter in this thing. Even in the mud, it's actually really nice, because you can leave it in high, and it doesn't complain, it doesn't get mad. Which is kind of refreshing compared to... Never mind. Oh, I see where we need to go. Okay, yeah, I get it. I see where we need to go. We need to be pretty much on the other side of the lake, which is not really a big deal. It's just like, why do we have to go all the way freaking back over there? First thing I need to do is get out of this mud. There we go. Finally, a little bit more grip at least. I think, oh, come on. You tell me we can't knock that rock over? Rock. Stump? Really? Really? And, wow. Okay, yeah, when it comes to mud bogging, I think we may have to rethink our opinions on this car. It's not very good. It doesn't really lend itself well to it now that it's in, like, a proper mud bog. Needing the winch. Well, not necessarily needing it. I mean, we're not stuck, but we were close. Real close. So, I think it was one of those times where you're like, you may as well pull out the winch, because if you don't, you're going to be here for like a year. So, and that's not what I want to do. And the next tree. That's one of those things, it's like, you're stuck in the mud, and to the next tree, and to the next tree. And to the next tree, yeah. And the next tree, and then you're like, God, I need to get out of this mud. Oh, got more grip now. Did we get rid of it? Oh, it's weird that we didn't have the little winch disconnecting sound. So I was like, are we disconnected? We're not. Should almost be there now. There we are. Okay, cool. So, I want to put it in... Actually, I want to put it in high and just kind of like drive to where that rock section is on the map, or at least, hopefully, it's actually a good rock section. Because sometimes you look on the map and you're like, ooh, rocks! And then you get there and it's like, not that great. Oh, God. Please tell me the road isn't mush as well. It's a little bit, but it's less mush. So I'm okay with it being less mush, as long as it's less than the mush on the other side of the road. Is that what we're working with? Looks kind of easy. Just gotta get a little bit more, well, a little bit more distance, I mean. Go, 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 go! Yes, come on! Oh, you can do it! Yes, dude, this thing is awesome. God, when you get up to the top of these hill climbs, man, it's just like... Uh-oh, it's stuck. Well, no, it's not stuck. It's not stuck. It's not stuck. It was just fighting for traction. It was fighting for traction. It's still fighting for traction. Let me try low range. And look at that. It miraculously works super well in low range. Not really miraculously. I know why it works well in low range, because, you know, less wheel speed, and we're not just tearing up the ground as much, which we should have kind of thought of that beforehand. Anyway, but it's okay. Oh, wait. The rock section is yet to come. Okay, cool. Oh, we got a bridge, too? That's legit. See, I haven't even been here at all on this map. Like, I've been other areas on this map, but not the area that we're at right now. Uh-oh, stolen out. So wait, can we go... We can take the bridge, but the bridge... Oh, I see. The bridge bypasses the rocks. Yeah, we don't want to do that. No, no way. We don't want to do that. It's half the fun. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, the bridge. Oh, I see. What looks like rocks is actually the bridge. So let's just bypass that real quick, and hopefully there's at least a decent section with some rocks to deal with on this section coming up. Or section coming up for this car to deal with. It's so weird saying car in spin tires and not truck or Jeep. What? Oh, I think, you know what? I think the reason why it was stolen out is because it was just caught on the rock. And what? A paved road? That's like, that shouldn't be here. That shouldn't be here. It emerges. Dude, from the freaking depths of the mud. Oh god, is that a jump? I think it is. And I will use it as such. Oh god. Well, tell you what, it's gonna fall back onto its wheels. So we'll be okay. We should be, anyway. And, yep, we're good. Falls right back down. I think, you know what? Before we finish up, I need to go to the garage because, well, no, you know what? I mean, that's a pretty good example of what this thing can do on this map. I think that I might want to take it to some slightly more hardcore maps because it actually, like, dude, it did really well here. It did way better than I would have expected. So, if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this mod spotlight, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed.